All right, so anyone who wants to buy a home, including first-time home buyers, you don't want to miss this story. Realtor Feliz Colon from Keller Williams and the Spanish American Committee teamed up to talk about the process of buying a new home. Here's the kicker. You don't have to be Hispanic to take part in this program. It's a free program available to anyone. The Spanish American Committee has lots of programs for the whole community. Their housing program is held once a month. The keynote speaker today is licensed real estate agent Feliz Colon from Keller Williams and the FMC Realty Group.
The first thing you want to do is get pre-approved. You want to know how much money you're working with. You don't want to go window shopping because you don't know. You want to be able to see a house that is in your price range. Well, once you have that pre-approval from your lender, then we can discuss your necessities and what you want and what you need. And for example, like, how many bedrooms do you want? How many bathrooms do you want? Do you want a two-car garage? Do you want a basement? What area do you want to live in? Do you want to live in Rocky River? Do you want to live in Fairview? Do you want to live in Parma? You could even give me an address, and I can even do a radius around that address. I have someone who wants to live no more than 3 miles from their family members. So I put their family member's address in there, and I did within 3 miles of that address so that they'll only see houses in that radius. So I can customize it to you as best as I can with the more information that I get from you. Once I get all that information, I put it into my system. It's called the Matrix, which is kind of funny. And it sends you through email. You have your own portal, and it will send you the emails, and you can see, so that you can look through the pictures and things like that. A side point, a lot of people like to look on Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, all those websites that are out there. The problem with those websites is they don't refresh their system, and a lot of times when you send me an address, it's already sold. So I always recommend that you download my app, and in my app you can put the address of the house that you want to see, and it will tell you if it's available or not. Cuando están buscando casas, personas les gusta mirar a Zillow, Trulia o Zillow.com, pero muchos de esos sitios no refrescan los programas de ventas y muchas las casas ya han vendido. Es mejor descargar mi aplicación en su teléfono y poner la dirección, y te la da, te dice si puede estar disponible o no. A veces tú vas a ver una casa que va a decir pending arriba o pendiente. Eso significa que el dueño de la casa aceptó una oferta, pero todavía necesitas hacer las inspecciones. Si algo sale que no se puede negociar, se puede negar el contrato y se puede poner la casa de vender otra vez. So once you find a house that you like and you go, this is the one, I want it. Now we have to make an offer. So I do an investigation of properties of what's sold in the area around, like within 6 months to a year, to kind of give you an idea of what the house is going for. That will help you make a good offer on the house. So you're not paying too much, and you not lowballing either. So it kind of gives you a good price point to start with. Then once we have the offer together, I handle submitting the offer to the agent of the seller. So I handle that transaction. If your offer is not accepted, then I negotiate on your behalf the price. So si no aceptan la oferta, yo negociaré de su parte hasta que tenemos un precio agradable entre usted y el dueño de la casa.
After the program, many of the participants felt like they were now one step closer to their dream of becoming a homeowner.
And I learned a whole lot. First of all, I learned that I don't really know anything.
Well, now you know, right?
But I learned just all the steps. I didn't realize how many steps there were in the whole process. Once you decide that you like a house and figure out how much money you might be able to afford, I didn't know that there were 20 steps in between. And when I first started learning it, I thought, oh my gosh, I'll never be able to do all these steps. But then it was helpful to have the agent come in and say, don't worry about it. I take care of all these steps for you, so you don't really have to stress about it. And the paperwork, like understanding the paperwork on the closing, how important it is to understand everything in there and to ask questions if you don't know. So that was super helpful.
We have a lot of clients that call us for when they already go through the whole process, that they have everything ready and they have received their pre-approval through the lender, then they give us a call and it's like, hey, I already got my pre-approval, so now I need to get referrals of realtors. So then what we do is we find out what type of needs they have. Do we want somebody to speak Spanish and English? And then that's when we refer them to at least 3 realtors. So if Feliz Colon speaks fully bilingual, English and Spanish, she will be one of the realtors that we would refer her to.
Do what you got to do. Yeah, to become a Cleveland, Ohio homeowner.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And is that a dream for you?
Yes, I'm a first home buyer program I plan on getting involved in and own one of the homes in the area.
Wonderful, great for
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
Wonderful, awesome. What do you think of the agent?
Agent, excellent, excellent. Very informative about everything that's going on.